We have declared Rex the victor in the first phase of the match, so we've decided that we're going to change things up a little bit, so we have some entertainment. First of all, Yasser Seirawan is going to play against Garry Kasparov directly, one-on-one against each other. That way, we just get pure moves, no interference according to Garry, no X factor. And Yasser, you brought a special prop. What's this about?
Well, what this is, Garry his whole life has worked for the commercialization of chess. He's gone all around the world trying to get the best sponsors he can, and I found one for him. It's Kleenex Tissue Company. May I, Garry, for your sorrows, you need to cry.
Garry, a response to his magnanimity?
Trash talking Seattle.
Ooh, I think you got him mad. Rex, what do you've won the match. What do you have to say now?
I have to say I love Grandmaster Garry Kasparov. Kill him, Yasser.
And we're underway in a matchup between Yasser Seirawan and former world champion Garry Kasparov. It will be a one-on-one match, no interference from the sink fields, and we'll see how this game goes. The game has begun.
It's Indian.
There we go. That's what we wanted.
Ooh, a Finnish variation. Some preparation made for this match.
He was ready, indeed. He definitely predicted this.
Absolutely.
After all that trash talk on the air, they were both ready.
It's going to be an interesting game. Yasser actually very familiar with this kind of structures. It suits his style, very quiet, positional, slow.
Garry Kasparov seemed to think it was hilarious, the tissues. He wanted to throw those tissues across the room.
I think he might have in other situations.
No, I think Garry wants to win this game more than almost anybody has wanted to win a game in Ultimate Moves.
I think that's probably true. It's the first head-to-head that we have since the Randy Sinkfield versus Rex. So we'll see if Garry can punish Yasser for his trash talking.
And the room is intense now. It looks like respect to the great champion Garry Kasparov as he has got his game face on. And it seems like all the other GMs are just quiet.
I feel very sorry for his opponent.
I think Yasser's got this.
That's what you think. Anytime.
We'll see who uses the Kleenex.
Who is it, yeah? The trophy, yeah?
Chris Bird removed the Kleenex moment for now from, I think, blocking the camera shot it was, but a lead on the clock for Kasparov right now.
Yes, sir. Quicker and stronger, please. Take this slow.
Yes, sir. Playing to pass
Yeah,
away.
a minute down.
Yeah. He's not nowhere. It's like he's too respectful. He really should.
Very solid position for both sides.
This is more solid for black than for white, I think.
Kasparov has grabbed a pawn.
Excellent move.
Even better. Yeah, even better.
No worries.
And now Garry being obstinate, trying to keep that extra pawn.
Show some class, Yasser. Be deep.
Don't try to find meaning to support what MBO was saying.
Yasser shaking his head of his last move, not happy with his last choice. Kasparov up a pawn and now attacking.
We need Randy.
Bring in Randy.
There's a call for Randy Sinkfield to come save Yasser. Or is it to play against Yasser?
Play for Yasser.
Play for Yasser at this point. Down a clear pawn, but is he actually losing the game? Is it enough? Kasparov starting to wonder. There's some challenge in this position still.
Yeah, Yasser needs some help.
He's very happy about himself getting to this
Deep
position.
in calculation right now, trying to figure out what to do.
Choices here. Kasparov better, but not winning just
Figure
yet.
out what Yasser wants.
Yes.
And a knight retreat, leaving his bishop on b1, but tactics in the position.
Fortunately for Yasser, he has to play only one game.
Yes.
Unlike Nigel. So, I wonder who's going to use the next transfer.
Yes, sir, be solid.
What are your thoughts on the
No, well, I think unlike Nigel, Yasser has to play only one game, so that's definitely a good thing. And yeah, I think he never got over the Gary complex.
This is brilliant, Yasser.
It's terrible. I like it.
You found the worst move in the position.
Thank you for finally being objective.
Yes.
And Kasparov, true to form, cruising right now, according to Aronian, and just that intense look. He may not have played for years, but anytime he plays, people still wonder in amazement at this powerful player, and Yasser Seirawan realizing his position is extremely difficult.
Anytime he plays against Yasser, he's happy. I can feel it deep inside.
Still, some moves to take care of still. As Kasparov has made a mistake giving back the pawn, Yasser has figured out how to save the position. Is he going to save the game?
I don't even know why that was called for.
Oh? Yeah, but what's the betting for? Yeah.
That's true.
The 91 was better than Brooks one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a
No,
mistake.
91 was just played on dropping.
Yeah.
Take, 95, take, rook d8.
And after some thought, it looks like
Precise.
Black is still
Now we need to
ahead by a pawn, but is it enough to win the game?
We need to substitute Yasser. We need to substitute Yasser with Anish. He's very good at this position.
Anish would find 100 ways to make it.
Your reputation is growing by the minute.
Yasser down a little on the clock, but not
No, I
much.
shared second place, yeah?
And now Kasparov trading off pawns. Still ahead by a pawn, but is it enough to win the game? Looking very, very drawish. Magnus, would you be able to win this with the black pieces, sir?
I cannot say.
Definitely not against Anish.
Already like 15 minutes. No?
I cannot bring
You
any.
play 5 now.
Such a classical player, yes sir.
Such a talent.
Such a talent. Going.
And now the position looking more and more drawish. Check. And now Yasser able to liquidate, and the game is in this time. He'll begin first this time in the order, reversed from the first game. Yasser Seirawan will come in as well to kick things off as they get to move 6, and the players will simply come in every 5 moves. You'll get 2 fresh new players to play the game. It's 10 minutes on the clock. This is the last game of our evening. Let's proceed as we begin.
Repeat the defense we saw previously. Spanish.
Last time Rex was black and we saw Sicilian. Last time we saw the.
Yasser, I left you something good.
She's not you again.
Gary, what happened to your position?
Now a sharp variation of the Rue Lopez is on the board.
You know everything, I know nothing.
Gary just checking out what to do theoretically, but now they're getting to a more classic position.
This is good. Solid.
Are you happy with the position, Fabi?
I was happier 2 moves ago.
Exactly.
But I think Rex started the game very well, and it looks very solid. And the good news is that I'll be able to beat Anish again.
And now the next 5 moves have been played.
That's a 5 move.
Levon Aronian and Alex Grishchuk up. Levon for Rex's team, Grishchuk for Randy's team, and now Bishop to G5 has been played.
I have to say I'm a bit concerned. I don't understand this position very well, so I'm playing that Levon managed to do something useful.
You will learn. You will learn. You will watch and learn how it's done. You have to play this, my friend.
D4, a break in the middle of the board. Of course.
Once the bishop is on e6, d4.
No, I will know what to do. You are such a talented player.
And a great teacher, obviously.
Levon, you're like a professor to us.
You learn me. You learn me.
Thank you for giving up free lesson.
It's my pleasure.
It's our pleasure to watch.
And it's 3 moves for white so far.
See the pressure on e5?
Yeah,
You
no,
cannot
but
do
I have to
anything.
say Magnus who? Levon is the
Satellite connection.
What did you say?
I said Magnus who? Levon is the real deal. Levon is white.
Levon is the real deal, has
The
been
real
called.
deal.
MVL, trash talking you now, Magnus. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Did you beat him recently or something?
I mean, I think Maxim doesn't make a lot of sense in general. like
See,
one
Maxime, I tell you what.
like one Frenchman likes to say. He's been
You want to develop on c3.
I know.
So you keep it. You understand?
There we go, yeah.
Time to switch out. MVL comes in along with Wesley
Now you
So.
know everything.
Also, I like it. I kept my pawn on
And it is
Yes.
white to move.
so that in case you say knight h5, I take on e5.
White with the pawn center. Black trying to figure out exactly how to generate any play and keep his pieces poised, as white's center is definitely controlling quite a bit of space.
Learned everything. He learned everything he needed to know from Levon.
I know.
You gave us a good starting position, Rex. We're going to bring it home for you. We'll bring home the bacon.
I don't have to finish it.
Very good.
Very good.
I'm impressed by this move, Noah.
Yes, because his pieces are already developed, so now he needs to exchange them.
The French school of chess is very special.
Yeah, but I'm saying white is
Fantastic.
Why are you taking the pawn? It's a weak pawn.
I understand. Now there is a threat. He has seen it.
Norwegian variation is best for chow.
Oh, okay. Who are we bringing in, Rex? Who's our team man?
I play against Fabiano then, yeah.
Fabiano?
Fabi.
And now it's Fabiano Caruana and Anish Giri.
I think I get Fabi everything I could up for.
All right, still a very tense game. Anand and Topalov waiting in the wings.
Immediately he disappointed us.
Not really, I mean.
Once you told him don't disappoint us, immediately he played
This is Anish. You have to attack him.
that disappoint. Ah, okay.
No, I mean, it was a backup plan, yeah?
But it's anti-positional at this moment.
But you want to make this.
What have you done to your light squares?
Oh my god.
No, this is really... We have a weak pawn.
You're too aggressive.
I'm just taking all your weak pawns, one by one.
You need to breathe in.
You know,
breathe in. Just stay cool, okay? Don't need to mate at once. Just stay cool.
It's the professor teaching you. You have to listen. But you know, this is the illusion of advantage for white. This is one of those cases when it looks better than what it actually is.
Take a pawn, Anish. Come on.
Don't dare Anish. He might do it.
Yeah, this is one of the positions you don't want to play against Anish. He loves to defend. And now, no, he's in his zone.
What are you talking about? He attacks.
He attacks.
He combines the defense with the attack.
you. Even better. Yeah, I win one instead of
Computerized version.
Oh, Fabiano.
You have to, Fabiano, you automatically great.
Touch move. Touch pawn.
And as we await Anish's move, as he captures on e5, and that's his fifth move. He's kind of styling, waving at his, looks like he's waving at his wife. No, it's just a camera, even more so. He's even more vain than that. And he's just taken, and it is now Vishwanathan Anand's turn in a very rich position. The d5 pawn under a lot of pressure as white comes into the game. Next up will be Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura after these 5 moves.
But Vish is good in this. He likes it.
Why? What? H5.
The 6 wasn't very
H5.
H5.
We were discussing.
That was my idea. Okay, the Vish is not very good at this.
Okay. Solid. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I would play. But b4 is hanging.
And now that pawn on d5 coming under enormous pressure, the whole position hangs in the balance.
That's a desperation, I guess. Take.
And then you're on the. This is not the Vish we know.
Eventually we're...
How many moves?
We have an extra material.
One more left to go.
No, but okay.
I think Veteran would like to jump.
And now a pawn advantage. And Magnus Carlsen is sitting down, and Hikaru Nakamura, they're down a pawn after those maneuvers, down a pawn, and the only change now, the wow factor, is that Rex and Randy will be returning.
Yeah, sorry. This is one of the few times that they were seen Magnus smiling, I think.
Magnus seems very happy. Unfortunately, he can only make 3 more moves. So Hikaru trying to hold on, not to let anything bad happen.
Maurice, you're saying unfortunately for our team, he cannot make more than 3 moves. Because the moves that he just made make us very happy.
Two more moves for Carlsen. He has played e4. One more move for Hikaru before the Singfields have to sit down again.
Why shouldn't I be happy?
I don't ask you, just ask him.
He won the tournament, do you remember?
Be objective, Levan.
I'm objective. This is good for us.
We don't need to be objective anymore. It's overrated.
How many moves? 1 each for both, right?
1 each for both.
Pressure on you, Hikaru.
He was lucky to find the c4, you know?
And Hikaru has moved, and now Knight retreats. It is Rex and Randy's turn to jump in quickly as the clock is still ticking. 5 minutes, 38 seconds for Rex, 4:55 for Randy.
That's just to be sure, yes. Magnus did extremely well.
But he made a mistake.
He was one move short.
Yes.
Of the final delivery.
He has to get ready. Yes. No, someone probably messed it up, yeah.
Black is currently up a pawn.
You bring something out in the end. Please, Randy, think out of the box.
No hints. Where's the arbiter?
No, it's okay.
The arbiter is okay with it.
He will make wrong use of them.
No, this kind of hints can only just, mislead.
Trade on c5.
First he has to see the box, then he has to think out of it.
Where's the box?
Where's the box, Randy?
You think Yasser has it?
Amazing.
We can disqualify them
For what?
in the worst case.
I mean, if we find
We didn't even.
No, if you...
The whole crowd going nuts as Randy is trying to make a comeback, playing a spectacular move. Instead of recapturing on c5.
will be remembered. He didn't bring his A game before that.
Everyone impressed by that move. The biggest cheer.
Yeah, where did Levon go? Levon, come back.
But wait, guys, wait. Pressure's on again.
Randy's back and it's over.
No.
Pressure's back.
Let's wait. Where's the box? What is inside? What is outside?
Any more hints? What is this?
You have to think outside of the box. Right?
I don't know. Enough pressure on Randy Singfield. He's played one brilliant move. Will he follow it up?
Whoa! And one more left. No, two more left.
Yes, sir.
You need a much bigger box, of course.
Randy Singfield finding move after move. Beautiful combination. Where was this Randy Singfield?
Randy!
One ball. 5. Switch out Rex.
Okay, wait.
Randy has one more move.
I think Randy's going to stay till the end.
Just no move.
Randy's just going to stay till the end.
Randy finds the dagger blow. Where's the box?
Where's the box?
We need the Kleenex back. Yes, sir.
I'm on a team with all-stars, and they brought me in to be the man who resigns.
You make too much noise.
Beautifully finished by Randy Singfield.
I accept
The final game.
But yes, sir. Big girls don't cry.
It was Fabi.
Randy, let's get you in here. After playing some really bad chess according to your own standards, that last game must have felt pretty good as you had some of the world's finest players cheering you on as you played a beautiful combination.
Thank you, Maurice. I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely played some stupid moves, but it's a blunderful play, but I felt like I redeemed myself in the final game, and at least I don't have to hang my head low, you know?
That was truly inspired play, beautiful chess. Magnus, what are your thoughts about that last game, considering how he played in the beginning of the tournament, or beginning of the match?
Randy started out well. He finished extremely well. The rest we have forgotten already.
Rex, you have these matches here. We just give you the final word. You had a great tournament as far as the classical period, the Singfield Cup. Now you have another exhibition, the players having fun. What are your thoughts about holding these events and about next year?
Well, I think it's great for the fans. I got to tell you, it's very stressful for the amateurs. Stepping in the middle, move 21 of GM games. I wish one of you GMs could be demoted to a B player, and then you have to do it. You find out how hard it is.
We know it was tough, Rex. Thank you so much for everything that you do for chess. Give us a sense of the vision for more chess activity here in St. Louis.
Oh, more of this, more big tournaments for sure. This is just the start. You know, this one, we go to London, we have the U.S. Championship, we have the Nakamura
Against Carl.
match in November. That's just after the Cardinals win the World Series, you know. So that's going to be a big event, and followed a few months later by the U.S. Championship, the Women's Championship, the Junior closed, and then right back into the Singfield Cup.
Well, thank you so much for being such a generous sponsor to chess, a lover of the game. We appreciate yourself putting yourself under the gun. Rex Singfield, Randy Singfield, the Singfields, wonderful for chess. The sponsorship here, we had some fun today, and we'll be back for more. As Rex said, in November, Fabiano Caruana will play against Hikaru Nakamura in a match. Look for that as more activity continues here in St. Louis at the Chess Club and Scholastic Center of St. Louis, the capital of chess in the United States.